Up guys, it's Red Fox Playa, and real quick I have an important announcement that I want to make to you guys. So for starters, I want you guys to stick through the entirety of this video, because what I'm about to tell you is about to change the course of how these videos progress in the future as far as Heroes versus the World, which will be the final series that wraps up the entirety of the Playaverse videos, with Hanging with the Justice League and Marvel versus DC, and of course Heroes versus the World ending it off. So for starters, there's going to be good news and bad news. Part of the good news is that the series will continue of Heroes versus the World. You know, I know it's been like, I think roughly around 2 months since I last posted a video. And I think a lot of people are starting to wonder, is it even going to continue with it being so long? Because I've never went that long without posting a video since I started this thing. And I can confirm that it is going to continue. However, the bad news is that I've decided that I'm no longer going to be using the copyrighted AI voices for these videos. To go into further explanation as to why I've decided to do this, to be honest, part of the reason why I haven't really posted anything within like 2 months is because I fell into like a massive depressive episode. And I'm not really gonna go into detail as to why I fell into this episode, but part of the reason is because it has to do with the AI voices. And I can't really make a video. I can't bring myself to make a video using those voices and just feel right about it. Like, it just doesn't feel right in my heart, just because I know that, look, a lot of these voice actors and stuff do not approve of that type of thing, especially with some of the jokes that I'll make within the videos. A lot of the voice actors don't really approve of it. I know that some of the voice actors from the Justice League series, they don't approve of it. I know for a fact that Scarlett Johansson doesn't really approve of people using her AI voice at all, which, you know, I've not really used her voice in a minute anyway. But it's seeming to be more and more of a problem, and I really want to just do the right thing and stop using their voices. And with that, I want to make an apology to everyone that I may have offended by using these videos, including the voice actors themselves. Guys, I'm sorry. To be honest, it's not something that I did to offend you guys or to make fun of you guys at all. It's just something that I did as a fan, because I'm a really big fan of both Marvel and DC, and I just wanted to give my own little creative play on it. But I didn't really mean to upset you guys or basically do wrong against your rights in the process. So I do apologize for making you guys upset and for using your guys' voices without your permission, and I can guarantee that it won't happen again. So for that, I'm greatly sorry. I hope you can forgive me, and if you can't forgive me, I hope you can overlook it. But with that being said, that also does open up some opportunities for a lot of you guys who watch my videos every time I post. So I've decided that I am going to try to get on a lot more voice actors for these videos, because since I started Heroes versus the World, I've noticed that I've had more interactions with voice actors than I ever have before. As you guys know, my friend Adam, he voices the Joker in the videos, and I also have had people come out and voice characters like trying to think, sorry, my mind went blank. I've had people come out and voice other characters as far as like Toby Rama and Frieza and other people like that. My boy Silver, shout out Silver, he voices Red X. And you know, I've just had a lot of people reach out to me as far as voice actors who want to be a part of the series, and I want to take advantage of that and get more people on board, because a lot of you guys, like, look, you guys are probably the most loyal fans that a guy can ever ask for. A lot of you guys can recite my videos better than me, the man who made them. Like Silver, the first time I talked to him, he could recite any one of my videos better than I could, and that's crazy to me. And there's a lot of other guys like Silver out there that can do the same thing. And I appreciate how much you enjoy the series, and I want to invite you guys to come be a part of it. So I'm offering any of you guys who have voice acting experience, or even if you don't have an experience and you just want to voice a character, please let me know, and we can get you set up voicing a character in the series. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities for that, just because where this is growing to be like a big multiversal thing, there's so many different characters that I can just bring in and tie into the story and just make it make sense. So if you guys want to voice act in the series, please let me know. I specifically am looking for voice actors to replace, like, obviously, like the main characters, like Batman, Superman. I really want to have voice actors for a lot of the female characters, like Supergirl, Zatanna, maybe Wonder Woman, you know, just the main characters, right? But even if you don't want to voice a main character, I can always bring in a character that you can voice. So there's plenty of opportunities for that. So if you do want to voice act, please just let me know and we'll make something happen. But specifically, I would really like voice actors for Batman, Superman, Zatanna, and Supergirl, just because those characters, obviously Batman is kind of like the main character of like this whole universe between him and Superman, and both Zatanna and Supergirl go through a lot of like emotional things, especially like right now with what they're going through in the story. So I would really like to have voice actors, just because like I can do a lot of the Elevenlabs AI generated voices, because Elevenlabs now has a feature where you can generate AI voices from scratch and it doesn't infringe on anyone's rights. But those AI voices tend to not have the best emotion. So for characters like Supergirl and Zatanna and Superman that go through a lot of emotional things throughout this story, I would really like to have voice actors. So if you guys know of anyone who would be interested in voicing any of those characters, please let me know and I'll make it happen. But yeah, that's pretty much the announcement for today. There's gonna be some changes moving forward in these videos, and I also want to let y'all know that like the whole thing with Zatanna and Superman and all that stuff is gonna wrap up pretty soon. And then as soon as that wraps up, it's gonna go into like complete chaos. We're gonna get Vince McMahon in on a lot more things. He's gonna have a lot of his typical Vince McMahon moments, and the story's gonna progress. So I can't wait for you guys to see that, and I hope you guys will stick with me. I apologize for not posting in so long. Again, it's just something that I kind of had to take a break from in order to get my head right. But we're back now, and I want to make some changes. But I want to go ahead and get those voice actors on board before I make those changes. So guys, again, thank you. Hit me out.